Neglected charcoal mining through the UK could be driven behind to lifetime as enormous subterranean agriculture, onto academic environment. Pit shafts and tunnels are seen as this ultimate environmental for increasing meal such as vegetable culture and spicy herbs. The lead is seen as a way of provided big-scale harvest manufacture for a increasing world people. Suggest say underground agriculture could give up to 10 times as lot as agriculture over land. CEO of the Planet Community of Stable Power Technique, Professor Safar Rifat, believes the schema would be a price-effective way of meet the increasing requirement for meal. The concept has already obtained supporting of pit owners, consisting the earth confidence and charcoal credibility, time the China by the government has as well pronounced and concern. Down there are an alleged 150,000 neglected shafts and 25,000 km sq of abandoned mining and tunnels in the UK. I'm really agitated on the huge capacity. Quite rather than importing so lot meal by airborne, railing and ocean, we could increase a lot of it there and in enormous quantities, told Professor Rifat. I desire I had mind of the concept while they were manufacturing all the miners' excess. We may include been capable to propose them an option work. So which are subterranean agriculture, and how would they job? More, human beings are choice to dwell in cities quite rather than village areas, setting attention on meal manufacture and earth area. We include a main question in meal manufacture and delivery in the planet's people, anticipated to achieve 9 trillion by 2050, told Professor Rifat, of Nottingham College. We requirement to do the for our next. We include a increasing consumer demand for meal, particularly in the cities, but less than area to increase it. In comparison with present farming, agriculture subterranean is untouched by uneven change of seasons, environment changing and the excess weather observed through 2018. Nearly all the product composition necessary for increasing cereals such as lettuces, root vegetables, mushrooms and berry are already in location. The air heat and moisture levels are usually moderate and continuous time down there is a prepared water supply delivery as so as carbon sequestration dioxide. Tunnels and shafts would requirement less than power in heater, so are really appealing for meal manufacture. They're nearly ultimate, told Professor Rifat. Cereal would each be grown up in water supply or hanging in the air and pulverized in water supply and nutritional. Light would each be of LED lights that are now very inexpensive to buy and work or fiber optic technique that can tube sun up to 40 meters Indiana the land. Carbon sequestration capture technique would capitalize on the natural happening company too. Now, massive producing cereal requires big areas of earth. Yet 1 7-meter SQ roll can make 80 tons of meal per year, on to Professor Rifat, about 8 to 10 times the sum of meal grown up on the identical region of earth over land. Now really looking at on £30,000 to set up one roll and the fleeing expenses are really low, less than rather than the power consumption by 3 houses every year. In nature sun, the expenses are though less than. The Earth Confidence owns and manages Lot X coal mine sites how include been transformed in social spaces. It's a large concept and one how we include previous deliberate ourselves, told head execution UN room. Down there are evident challenges, not low how lot shafts include been covered or include been constructed on, but down there are lot of coal fields wherever down there's no society about them, wherever the is obviously thing cost looking at. A lot of mound farmers in Wales are residing brush to jaw so whatever how helps variety and brings a new shape of revenue would be really great. A representative for the charcoal credibility told it was outdoor to examining new ideas as portion of its innovate policy. He added, as an organization, we always overview new ways to evolve our mountain heritage in and force to minimize correction expenses, produce revenue of by means and build a next for these essential and distinctive areas. All schemes comprising charcoal mining would necessarily cast up lot engineering, legislative and finance challenges how would requirement to be surmount.